Hello, this is Victor and here with a new weekly painting, and this time I'm going to explain how I do Goblin skin. I will do a skin that is quite light, maybe not as dark as the one for the orcs, and I will paint these goblins to show you how I approach that. Okay, these are the old vintage Blood Bowl goblins. So the first color I'm going to use, the base color, is Elysian Green. This is quite similar. It's a little bit lighter, but it's quite similar to the Goblin green we used to have in the past. Okay, so we are going to apply this on all the skin parts we have of this goblin as a base color. You will see that the rest of the miniature is not going to be part of this tutorial because I'm going to focus just on the skin, and yeah, you will see that I paint also other parts at the same time. So just in case you see that in the video. So I will apply Elysian green on all the skin parts, and I will be back once this is applied dry and I'm ready to do the next step. So as I explained, I have applied all the other colors, and now we are going to work again on the skin, and I'm going to apply Bill Tank green. You can apply this, or you can apply, no, this is the color we are going to apply. Bill Tank green. I think it's the best option. Coelia green shade is a little bit turquoise, and the camo shade it's too it's a little bit greenish and I don't like it. Okay, so we are going to I would not like to use one of the wood brushes to do that. I prefer to use a back brush, and we are going to apply this on all on the skin. Okay, so we are going to, you will see that all the detail and all the shading of the goblin is appearing. On the mouth, try not to go just next to the mouth, around the lip, but not too much into the teeth, and especially try to avoid to go in the middle. Though we are going to do a second, another trick there. Okay, we are going to apply it here. Very well. I will say I think for me some of the best paints from Games Workshop are the shades. They really work well, and they put, without too much effort, the method is almost pushed to the next level just by putting a wash. Okay, and it's showing you all the details. Of course, you have to clean up and do highlights if you want really to make a nice finishing, but the washes of Games Workshop, you should always use them. Here I went a little bit on the yellow. This will happen always when you apply washes, so this is why you need to clean up later on. Okay, but what is important is that any place where you have color change, you have a darker line that is adding the contrast. Okay, this is why I prefer to go a little bit over the yellow and clean up later on, but ensuring that I have the right contrast. Okay, important when you do the washes that you don't forget any spot, because then it will be okay. If I forgot, for example, this hand is not a problem because you have this bracelet as a separation, but try not to avoid to forget any part. And now each time you do wash as well, we wait until this dries before doing the next step. So I will wait that this dries and I will come for the next step. Okay, next step, I'm going to use Noon Oil, and we are going to do this mainly on the teeth here, okay, to create all the shading we need. Right, and we're going to apply as well in the eyes, okay, to add some additional shading. That's all, and then we wait that it dries. In the meantime, I will also apply it in other places, but Yeah, I apply there and I come back for the next step. Okay, once the previous wash have dried, we are going to paint the face. We'll start doing the eyes. I'm going to start using corn red. This corn red we are going to go for red eyes. So I'm going to paint the eyes corn red. Okay. Now I will use Wild Rider red to make a lighter touch. Okay. And we are going to go to flash with yellow. And add a touch in the middle of the eye. If you think that is too much, if you want to do this dot small, I go with what's the name? Wild Rider red. We go next to the yellow and it's much smaller. Now I'm going to go for the teeth, so we close these things. For the teeth I will go quite bright and I want to use Emperor Children. Sorry, the teeth. The tongue I wanted to talk about. We are not going to make the teeth pink. Okay. And now we use white, a little bit of white for the tongue. I prefer to use, instead of using pure white, I will use palette witch flesh, what is a little bit creamy. Okay. And now I'm going to start highlighting, and I will go back to Elysian Green, what was the base color. start highlighting with Elysian green. Okay, and we also I'm going to now in this same step highlight the rest of the goblin. If in some points it looks too much bright, we can use a little bit of Loren Forest to soften the transition. Okay, so I will keep working on the skin and I'm back. So we have finalized this highlight on the goblin skin, and next I'm going to put a little bit of more pinkish or flesh color. So we are going to use Woodman's Glow. Okay, we are going to put this mainly on the lips. Okay, so we can put this. I just want to put a little bit of pinkish. Okay, we can put this as well. A little bit on the nose. A little bit on the cheeks. And now what I'm going to use, I'm going to use a lighter green. Okay, I'm going to use this one that is Skarsnik green. Okay. We are going to mix this with the Woodman's Glow. We are going to make the transition softer. And no one taking just Skarsnik green. And I'm going to apply a little bit. Okay. And this is how I will do. Just going to apply a little bit of more of Skarnik Bean, some other pairs. Okay. Just to give this extra highlight. Add a little bit more of variation on the tonality of the skin. Okay, and that's all. This is how one way to do and one approach to do the goblin skin. So I hope you have goblin skin to paint faces as well. So I hope you have liked this one. Yeah, we can do. I was forgetting about the tongue. On the tongue, what we can do to make it look less bright, we can take race gun flesh shade. Okay. And we apply this on the tongue. And this will kill a little bit the tonality. Okay, and make it a little bit more browner. But I like this pinkish tone on the goblins. I think it looks quite interesting. So that gets all here. I hope you have liked. Please let me know what do you think about this tutorial. Something different from the last days. How to do goblin skin. I hope you find this interesting. And yeah, and just let me know. Leave a comment, like, subscribe it, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.